assists per game.
Yeah, he's a guy, and I love when he's
An excuse, it's an explanation as to why they've had some growing pains. There's not
would ordinarily be coming off the bench. Now they're in starting roles, and they need their production.
to work early inside, and that's a quick for the game. They said, get that ball out of the bucket and get back quickly as Cohen Carr drives, and that's an offensive foul on Carr.
Charges, including one against Oregon, and they inserted him to the starting lineup.
Here's Carr for three. Off the heel, and the rebound, Karam Easter on the curl to the rim, off on that one, but there's Asar battling on the glass, gets 2 rebounds. Fears. Second in the nation, 9.1 assists per game, looking for his first, but Ugochukwu, who was
To it, he's got to take up that slack and use that bounce and strength to try to explode to the rim.
Cornish off the inbound, able. Cornish around the screen, and Asar called for the moving screen. They say he can touch 12 feet with that vertical, and you believe it every time you watch him play as Williams intercepts the
Battle tonight on the glass.
step in for 2 for Carr, and the rebound by. There's Kohler. Still plenty of time, 13 to shoot. He'll launch the contested 2, and he will hit.
I like this lineup that Michigan State has in offensively.
Good find by Baker Mazzara, and there's Cooper with 13 to shoot for Ugochukwu. Lob inside, Cooper with the hammer. Baker Mazzara, the skip to Williams. Shot clock at 10. Here's Cornish, he'll try from deep. Pinballs out to Scott.
Nice.
Back to Tang, looking for 3. Rebound Scott, second chance. A lot of gold jerseys around. Out to Tang, 5 to shoot. The runner is true for Kurt Tang.
Such a
Ugochukwu explodes to the rim. Good coverage to come in and help the floor as Kohler gets the rebound. Numbers for Michigan State if they hurry. Scott underneath. Good find, and Cooper will go to the line.
Michigan State.
And not a surprise that with this lineup on the floor, we've seen more Cooper and more Kohler involved on the offensive end.
With the guys that are on the floor.
Trey Fort enters, Jesse McCullough enters for Michigan State. Cohen Carr
And can flat out stick it from the perimeter.
looking to get some work done inside, and a turnover working against Cohen by the freshman Jordan Scott. Fears the skip down the baseline with the drive. That one popped out of the hand. We're 0 for 1 tonight.
With 2 turnovers.
Easter on the drive, down the left side. Jordan Marsh directing traffic. Brownell, set 3 in the corner, and Scott for Michigan State. He'll set and launch the 3, and he hits. Some good deep. Looking to work. Easter inside. Condon that changes other roles.
Yeah, it depends on the mental makeup of the teammates. Is if you have a very
The Fort. Back to McCullough. 3 on the shot clock. Fort will launch. Way off the mark on that. Kohler at 19. The rest of the team against Nebraska was 10 of 40 from the floor and 5 of 22 from 3. Fears able to hit 9.
And Chad Baker Mazzara has had no impact in this game, and he's their leading scorer.
Marsh lost that one down the baseline. Press box. 15 to shoot for Fears, reversing his dribble and gets to the elbow for 2. That's home. How about Cam Ward? Been playing with a banged up wrist. It's feeling better. And then Chad Baker Mazzara gets on the board. He beat him.
It's important for the Spartans.
There's Cooper to swing around. Tang steps in for a 2. And the rebound.
This quick reaction is impressive.
He'll go to work, step in for the elbow jumper, and that's rhythm, just very smooth.
Yes.
Tom Izzo is hoping to see more from Cohen Carr in that direction tonight. Fears with 12 to shoot. Now Kohler will toe the line for 3. Brownell, and the shot off.
USC's not getting anything easy. All credit to the Spartan defense.
How about Kohler? He's
Double machine. 4th in the country in double-doubles with 9 on the season.
Asar spinning inside. There's Kohler. Fears with 10 to shoot. And that's an illegal screen on Kohler. Or so they say. Asar will underhand it to Cornish. Cornish, baseline jumper. Good challenge by Jordan.
They can't afford to play against this half-court defense all night long.
Haven't scored in almost 3.5 minutes. Asar changes that. Tang got some space and made USC pay.
Been really fun watching.
Michigan State's held him to just 2 points on 2 shots.
Wow. And the two
SEC a year ago at Auburn averaged over 12 points a game for the Tigers. Cooper with the to Michigan State to play for his dad, assistant coach Doug Wojcik. Here's Scott with the jumper, and that is true.
Gotta give him room. He's an ISO player.
Working against the smaller Wojcik, 4 to shoot. And he throws it away.
Very little drop-off when they make substitutions.
Chucky
nice.
Down the baseline. That Easter.
Nice.
Asar, Kohler trying to wall up. He got in the
analysts to get him too?
I would hope so. Sadly, 8 to shoot. Fears to work. And Fears at the elbow. The jumper.
The weak side help for Michigan State has been early and on time tonight.
Chukwu baseline air ball. To shoot. 1 minute to go first half. Fears. Out to Carr. He'll have to shoot, and it's blocked by Baker, Missouri, for one of the best offenses in the country.
Yes. Nice cut.
And the finish underneath by Easter. This season, but he turns it over on the very first possession. To the other end of the floor, Fears. English can't get that to go.
Make that quick pass, and they'll get a wide open 3 from the corner. USC made offense way too difficult. This kid here, number 6 in gold, he's got to get going too. Jacob Kofi was over in the first half.
And he gets on the second half. Cooper.
Nice cut.
Oh, Fears cutting to the rim. Counts the bucket of the fast percent at the free throw line.
And that was an NCAA team, and they needed a guard, brought him in. They need him to score.
Lazara loping to the basket at 172. You can see him create space when you watch him over the course of his career.
Michigan State started to play with a little bit more pace, and they brought that here to the second half as well, and that's how Carr is able to get to the...
Cornish is not going to offer up any help in that. He'll take the free throw.
One who's new to the program.
Entry to Kohler, back to Carr. Carr to the rim!
It's unreal.
If you're going to many times on social media, that is going to be a new meme.
Man.
Congrats, Jackson Kohler. Inside, off the window, it's Fears for 2.
Hard to make him come off the basketball. Any of those soft shells, he's turning the corner and getting to the rim.
Kofi's 3 will the launch contested jumper won't go. Kohler offensive rebound. Fears step in 3. In and out, and the rebound.
And Michigan State just not able to convert. Physical defenders, got a great voice, brings a level of toughness, and he's a stabilizer as well.
Baker, Missouri. And he lost the ball. It's Fears to the other end. Trying to outrun Woods. Oh, a wraparound behind the back. In the corner, Easter curling into the lane. Nice spin to the rim for 2. Scott, who had some good minutes in the first half, finds Kohler. He'll step in for 2, and Kohler still perfect from the Tang rips around the rebound for Michigan State. Here's Fears on the lean. That one will drop. Baker Mazzara trying to get it going off the side of the backboard. Fears on the push to the other end. Bumped by Kofi through the
231 pounds, and he just sheds him like he's 100.
Oh, the curl to the elbow.
With very little drop-off coming off the bench.
Woods on the bounce inside, and that's a hammer from Asar. One more.
Kev, I told you lately, I love dunks.
I know you do. I know you
dunks.
do. Here's Fears with 10 to shoot. We'll reset the offense. Finds McCullough. He'll launch the 3. A little bit strong. Body of Jordan Brownell.
Miss Carson Cooper, he's wide open in the middle of the floor.
Here's Carr banging against Williams for 2.
Good defense there by Carr.
In the corner, that 3. I hope you liked your late holiday gift.
That was awesome.
Hope it was the right side.
Yes.
Here's Wojcik. Can he do it? Well, finger roll have to do. There's Terrence Williams. inside for two, and Williams. Cornish working against Wojcik. Harvard working against Dartmouth. 2 for 2. And the front end is good. This has been an area of improvement. You continue to dunk.
Did you suggest that's a cosign?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Asar inside.
Shoot that one.
Ugochukwu in the corner rattles home a three. Michigan's
You guys have for each other, player and coach. Remarkable.
Count that bucket and a chance. And he does make that free throw. Climb for USC, 62-40. And a whistle. And one more for Fears, who's got
A little 15, 12-foot pull-ups. He's been able to get in the lane and get to the foul line. Need it.
That three won't go. Offensive rebound, though, for Dimes. 7'5" center will take that one back, but around inside. It ends up in the hands of Ward. Here's Fears, toeing the line for three.
Kept him in his chest, stayed vertical. Well done.
5 to shoot. On the spin, Easter to 40-year-olds begging for free chicken. And they don't get it. Came from their 9-to-5 job to relive their college days and get no free chicken. Kohler, the three is good again. At the elbow, Kofi splashes it down for two. Brayford lost the handle on that one. Easter with the steal. Easter to the other end. Oh, what a challenge by Kohler. And we play on. One fan shy. Here's Carr, 2 to shoot, off the window. Do they have enough to be able to withstand some of the problems that might occur if you get a little handsy?
It's pretty easily, especially in the second half.
Well, with the prowess. Here's Fears. Carr tries the three and hits. It's his. Here's Asar. Working against Carr, lost that ball. Kofi again, trying to drive baseline, blocked off. Brownell will try from deep, and he'll hit the three.
Finally.
The bench this season for USC been really good against power conference competition. Good spin by Kohler. Inside, through traffic, muscles it home. Three-point play complete. Under 2 minutes remaining in this one. It's been all Michigan State. McCullough. See the fast break points, 25-5. Michigan State got it running, and USC could never get that offense. Drops it off underneath.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Ball movement to Scott for three.
And you've seen that on display here tonight.
What a bounce back for Michigan State.
Offensive team in the Big Ten. It's only 51 points tonight.